Enzorecto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Right. So aside from the Quad-Comm, there's also Quinta-Comm, and now there's an upcoming Tri-Comm set to be convened by the House of Representatives to investigate certain vloggers, certain online actors that may have been unfairly criticizing several House members over these proceedings. Tell us, Congressman, initially, how many vloggers are you eyeing to summon to this Tri-Comm proceedings?
Well, all the vloggers, whether legit or illegitimate, whether pogo bloggers or narco bloggers, you're all welcome. They're all welcome. In fact, we don't know where to send our invitation to, but we will definitely send it via online, maybe, because it's not to run after the vloggers. No? But what we want to happen, the main objective here is to, for this, those who uses the digital space, so to speak, those who have been using social media platforms to express, or maybe to express their opinion, or maybe express the things that they want to express, that's fine. If they want to criticize congressmen, senators, mayors, governors, that's also fine. We don't have any problems with that. But what we want to produce out of this hearing, with the help of all these bloggers too, is that we should come up with a regulatory framework. There should be some semblance of discipline among those who want to use the social media as their platform to express their opinion, to express their freedom of speech. You know, we're not curtailing them in the constitutional guarantee of freedom of speech. We want to have a sort of a discipline among those who want to use social media platforms as their venue to express their opinion. We cannot allow that everyday bloggers or the pseudo-journalists or the pseudo-political analysts would use the social media platforms to curse on people and peddle fake news. Ito yung ito yung operative word, yung fake news. Kasi they are seen to be peddling fake news. But there are only a few of them. No? Majority of the bloggers are legit bloggers who actually use the social media for information dissemination. No, it's okay that they make some analysis of the political, economic, and social situation. That's fine. But when you peddle a fake news, create a story against someone that you hate, plus the fact that every single day, minumura mo, you're cursing, diba? Is this the way we want our children to experience their social media platform experience? That is not the way it should be.
Right.
And this is quite dangerous. And not only that, like you, Katrina, and all other respected journalists or media or tri-media practitioners, you are bound by the KBP rules. Because you cannot come out with a news story that is not validated, verified, or even the opinion of the two sides are considered. Because once you do that, you will be sanctioned by the KBP. In this case, as we speak today, there's no KBP, there's nothing in the social media platforms that monitors and regulates that. And that is the objective of this, not to run after them, but if they go beyond what is allowed by law, meaning they issue a slanderous, a libelous, and that's a different story. Those who want to run after them may file cases against them.
Right. Congressman, since you already mentioned the issue of accountability among vloggers, among some online actors that do not have a regulatory policy similar to that being employed by the media, which bodies do you see or do you think should police these vloggers? Should tech giants actually be held liable if this information spreads on their platforms?
As of now, Katrina, really, honestly, we still want to get the idea of the platforms. That's why we will invite them in the committee hearing. We will also invite members of the academe maybe the Dean of the College of Journalism or Dean of the College of Mass Comm from our universities. We will also invite reputable media personality to share their insights and ideas on how to craft this regulatory framework, and even vloggers, no? That's why sabi ko nga, welcome lahat ng vloggers, no, to attend so that we can also share what you can for us to be able to improve the use of social media platforms. Hindi to kung apektado sila doon sa gagawing investigation, siguro takot sila because meron silang ginagawang kalokohan.
So it's
Diba?
not, just to clarify, Congressman, it's not a crackdown on government critics online.
No, we cannot do that. We follow what the Constitution says. Everybody is allowed or given that constitutional guarantee of freedom of expression and freedom of speech. Pero what we are trying to regulate here is the peddling of fake news. That's there are people who gets affected, no, by fake news. There are even people who have mental stress and commit to do some violent things, no. Some of them even committed suicide. So if we do not regulate the peddling of fake news, it may be prevalent. And how do we now control this? So second, it destroys not just reputation of persons but even companies. Assuming two competing two competing hotels or restaurants, hate each other, come up with fake news against each other, what will now happen? Yun lang, just for an analogy and example, that is where we want to bring this investigation. And it is not my committee, it is the Committee on Public Order, Committee on Public Information, and Committee on Information, Communications, and Technology. It's a Tricom, it's a joint committee hearing because they honestly believe that there must be a move to stop the peddling of fake news.
Right, and we will have to leave it at that for now and wait and see what happens next with the Quadcom, Quintacom, and the Tricom. Busy days ahead, Congressman. Thank you so much for making time for Head Start.
If I may just
Go ahead, sir.
The Quadcom, itong Tricom naman, is to come up with a regulatory framework. No? Just to let the people know that this Congress is working. This Congress is not ignoring their pleas and their concerns because we want to address them if we can all come up with a solution. So, again, thank you for having me, Katrina, and more power to your program.
Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw. Bunyog.